Hi everyone, and welcome to the Lowdown. This week on the Lowdown, I want to talk to you about a couple new features we have here for the Cart Barn. So the first new feature I want to introduce you to is a new teaching toy I got for Christmas. And this is typically the time of year where I kind of experiment around with some different teaching toys, get excited about some of the stuff that we get. And this one that I'm going to show you today is something I think is really cool and can be really beneficial for you. It's a little device called the Swingbyte. And all it is a small little deal, doesn't weigh very much, can't affect the golf swing, that attaches up to your golf club. So I'm going to show you how it works. We're going to attach it to our golf club, we put it in the 3 o'clock position on our golf club, we turn it on, and we connect it to our iPad, or iPhone, or any kind of Android device. Now what I'm going to do to show you this is I'm going to take two different swings. The very first swing I'm going to take is what I would call an out-to-in swing, or a slide swing if you will, something where I kind of come across the golf ball. I go out, I come across and try to hold the face open to slice the golf ball. The second swing I'm going to take, I'm going to try to draw the golf ball. I'm going to pull the club a little bit more to the inside maybe, but certainly as I return down to impact, I'm going to return it more from the inside, try to work my hands over a little bit to try to get this face closed and draw the golf ball. There's two swings. It recorded both of those swings, and what I'm going to do now is bring you in here and show you on the iPad how this new teaching tool works and all the feedback and all the information. All right, so what you're seeing now is just a picture of the iPad that I have, and I have it on a tripod back here in the Cart Barn in the third station. And after you get a shot, essentially this is what presents itself. And this is a diagram of the last swing that I took. So I can rewind this. If you notice, as I pulled the club back here, it maps the direction I brought the club up. So I brought the club up, and what you're going to notice is I was trying to hit a draw on this last swing. You'll see the club as it swings down, drop under the plane of the first one, swinging from the inside, and swinging kind of on an in-to-out path, if you will, or a swing path to the right, and the face closing over. I can look at this swing from any view, so I can turn it around and look at it from the front view. Again, I can rewind it. Hopefully this presents itself pretty well to y'all. You can notice that my shaft is leaning forward there at address. You can notice the length of my swing. So if you have a long swing, that blue line will show itself longer. You notice the downswing comes inside, so there's some lag on it. And again, you notice at impact I have a good forward shaft lean on it. Again, I can view this from any way I want, so I can turn it down. I can look at it from the top view, so from the up above view. And what we'll do here also is we'll look at numbers. So I click that little deal there, and you can see right here in my face to path, you can see that was 8.2 degrees closed. My club path was 11.8 degrees in to out because I was trying to draw it. So I swung it from the inside. The face was 8.2 degrees closed compared to the path I swung it on, which is going to make that golf ball draw. So now I'm going to go backwards here, and I'm going to go to my swing history, and I'm going to look at the last swing that I took, the swing before that. Okay, so I'm going to go get the diagram of it, and now you can notice some differences in the way this looks compared to the draw swing. So you can see the club come up, the club reroutes a little bit over the backswing plane. You can see it coming across the golf ball. Hopefully that presents itself pretty well to you. And again, you can look at in any kind of fashion you want, from the front, the back. Again, some forward shaft lean. We'll look at the numbers here. Hit the wrong button there. So my club path was 8.2 degrees out to in. It was more of a slice swing. My face was 18.2 degrees open compared to the path I swung it on. Sorry about that. But anyway, all this information that you can look at and compare. You know, what I'm a big fan of is feedback, obviously. And so as you're swinging the club at your house, and you know this works with indoor golf balls too, all it really needs is contact. And you can use it with putting, you can use it with chipping. So it's just some great information about the path of your club, what your club looks like when it swings. So as you're practicing, you can really see that if you're doing what you want to do, if you're getting better or not. So anyway, just some great information there on the iPad. a great little teaching tool, and it only costs $149. So for that value, a really cool teaching tool. All right, we're going to bring you back to the full view here. So I think this is some pretty useful information you can learn by attaching the Swingbyte to your iPad, and especially for $149, I don't think there's a teaching tool out there that will give you as much information and much feedback per dollar as this tool will do. So it's a really cool deal, and I've attached a link to my email that I sent to you, that if you want to go to the website and want to look for more information or purchase one, just click on that link. So the second feature new in the Car Barn this year also involves the iPad. And simply, we just brought in some speakers this year, attached it to our iPad, and excuse me for a second. So hopefully you can hear that. We just play music back here during the day to make your ball hitting experience a little bit more pleasurable. If you would like, bring in your own tunes, hook it up to our speaker, and you can play some music in here while you're hitting some golf balls. So hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully you come out this week. It's going to be cold. So we'll see you next week on the Lowdown. Thank you.